guys, and welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Jess. Today is Friday. I thought we would spend the weekend together like we usually do. I love spending my weekends with you guys. It is about 5:30 right now. I just ended work and then took P on his walk, and honestly I'm just kind of having a weird day. Like, it was a really weird work day, to say the least. I won't get into the work stuff, but it's just been a weird time. So what is the word that I'm even looking for? I'm like decompressing. I'm decompressing. Ryan is actually heading out. He's gonna go have some dinner with a friend. So I am spending the evening here. He's not gonna be home late, but I thought it would be some nice time to just like decompress by myself. So I'm here with P. It's also a beautiful day. It's like 70 degrees outside. So I think we're gonna do a little bit of reading, a little bit of watching some TV, and just chilling tonight. So with that being said, I'm gonna finish up a video I've been watching, and then I'm gonna probably like make some dinner, go read, that kind of thing. I was reading Fearless, but because I spent some time at a friend's house yesterday for work, I didn't read a ton. So I want to get into that book a little bit more. I've been really excited to read it, and I've been so excited to be back in the world. And I just want to be back with my characters and read some more. So hello, welcome, and let's get started with the vlog. It's like 7 a.m. right now and there's nobody out. It's kind of crazy, but it's pretty gloomy and it's Saturday. I'm just taking P on his walk, and then I think I want to do a little bit of reading this morning. I've been reading Fearless, which I've been loving, and I think I'm like 20% of the way through the book already. I'm just past like the 100-page mark. I don't really know what we're gonna get up to today, honestly. Ryan had mentioned maybe wanting to go to one of those like luxury donut places, but since I just had donuts last week, I don't know. Like, I feel whoa, the parrots are so loud this morning. Since I just had donuts last week, I don't know that I feel like having donuts again. So if you guys don't already know, you probably can hear that. There's like parrots all over LA, and some mornings are just really loud. So anyway, I'm walking right now, and yeah, I don't know what we're gonna get up to. It's not supposed to be super sunny like all weekend. Kind of sucks because like during the work week it's been so nice and so sunny, and then on the weekends it's been like insanely gloomy, but like whatever, you can only do so much. I'm gonna finish up his walk and then read for a bit, and we'll see what else we get up to today. Okay, despite the fact that it's gloomy outside, it's so nice out too. It's like 55 degrees, but it feels nice. Although I think it's sprinkling a tiny bit, but I've just made my coffee and I'm sitting outside to read, and P's out here. He's trying to give me his ball. Hey, sweetie. I'm not sure why I do this, but whenever I sit out here, I sit on the ground next to the chairs, and I don't know why that's a thing. The chair is literally right here. Why am I not sitting on it? I don't know. But I actually might grab like a little broom and sweep it off, and then I will sit on the chair for a little bit, and then we can just kind of have our coffee outside, read. Even though it's gloomy, it's so nice out right now. I don't know how to explain it. And because it's gloomy, there's not a lot of people out, so it's just very quiet today. Anyway, happy Saturday. In the garage because actually this side is like my landlord stuff and this side is our stuff, but I thought that I wanted to I've been wanting to do some spring cleaning, so I figured this weekend we have no plans to be a great weekend to do it. So I'm gonna start by tackling the garage because I think that's like the most overwhelming thing that we have in the whole house, and just start to go through some things, see what things we need, we don't need, and like what things we maybe can get rid of or donate, and then what other things we can like condense, because we haven't done like a condensing since we moved into this place. So I'm gonna take care of some of that. We just got donuts, that was great, and I have my coffee here too. So it's nice and cool out, which like it's a little cold, but I have a feeling that this type of activity is gonna work up a sweat for me. So let's see how much we get done. Okay, I finished up in here. I basically just moved everything to be in that direction and made these boxes like the most accessible because that's what we use the most, along with this one. And everything else is like, I could go through it again, but I feel like it's like pretty solid, and like everything here is like stuff that we would want to keep. I'm gonna keep going through the house this weekend and cleaning up as much as I can and like getting rid of a few things. I only got rid of like an old suitcase that I don't need anymore and like a couple of books, but that was kind of it. So anything else that I want to get rid of, I can like make another pass at some point, but I think for the most part I wanted to just like make this so much more accessible because it was really hard to get in and out of here. I did like spot check each of these boxes, but I think a lot of the stuff I want to keep, so at least I went through it and I feel a lot better about that. I'm gonna go inside now and go rest, and then maybe we'll continue spring cleaning today. Otherwise I'll do that tomorrow. I don't really know what else we'll get up to today, but do want to do a workout again today. Yesterday I did like a 3-mile walk like I told you guys, and that felt really good. So maybe something like that, maybe a hike, maybe a run, maybe a HIIT workout. I don't really know, but let's go rest for a little bit because I think that's what we need first. Okay, I'm just getting my shoes on, but we're actually gonna head off to the mall. There's this mall that, it's the one that I've gone to a couple of times now that's like not as busy. We're gonna head over there because Ryan has something that he needs to return. I have a few returns too, but I don't know which things I want to return and which ones I don't. So we're just gonna do his returns, stop at World Market, and probably get his haircut. So I'm also gonna bring my Kindle. Let's go to the mall. So sorry if you can hear the washer and dryer, but we are doing laundry right now. But we just got back and I got a few things. We stopped in at World Market and I just kind of wanted to show Ryan around because he had never really been there, or if he had, he didn't remember having been in there, and he didn't realize that there's like that whole grocery section. So I got giant fusilli pasta. I don't know what it was about this pasta. It just looked so good. So I want to make this. I have like a garlic red sauce in the fridge already, so I thought that could be paired well with that, and then maybe like some chicken or something like that for a yummy dinner. And then I've been wanting to try this one, but I couldn't find it anywhere because I could only find the spicy one. But I've been on a ramen kick lately and I got the cream carbonara bulldog ramen, so got both of those. Other than that, we just exchanged some things for Ryan at H&M. His mom had bought him a shirt, but he wasn't in love with it, so he wanted to get something different. And I had a few things from Old Navy that I needed to return, and there is an Old Navy there too, but I just wasn't sure. Like there's a few things that I need to try things on. I don't know which things I do want to return and which things I don't, so I decided to just like do that another day. So that'll probably be like sometime this next week or next weekend, but this was all I got. And then I also bought some pizza and then ate that while Ryan was getting his haircut, and now we're back home. I think I'm gonna chill on the couch for a little bit. It's still really gloomy out, and because I just ate, I am so full and kind of tired. So I think I'm gonna watch a video, maybe read my book. I don't know, just kind of like chill out for a second, and then we'll kind of figure out what else we want to do. I'm supposed to run with the girls tomorrow in Santa Monica, and I'm not 100% sure on that yet. So we'll see. No matter what, we'll do a run tomorrow at some point, but I don't know if it's going to be with the girls or some other sort of plan. So we'll figure that out. But for now, let's just hang out on the couch. I just kind of want to relax a little bit. Okay, I took a bit of a nap and I feel so much better. I took like a 45-minute nap and I really needed that. I also made myself some tea. I actually just have like I think it's like a lemon and ginger tea. The little tea bag was so cute. It says, "Let your energy be used to build, not destroy." And I just thought that was such a sweet little message. This is one of my favorite teas. It just like really helps with like digestion for me, and also just it's not caffeinated, so it just is like a really nice warm drink. Keeps me calm and the whole thing. But I was watching some YouTube and now I'm going to read some of Fearless, so I think I'm just gonna like plop on the couch and do that for a little bit. It looks like it wants to rain. It's not raining, but it looks like it wants to, and I almost wish that it would, because then it would just actually be cozy vibes, and instead it's like almost there. But since it's not raining, then it's like I want to go outside. Anyway, let's do some reading. It's a bit later now and you're right next to the speaker actually, so it's probably loud. But a little while ago I went to the library and I got Westworld for Ryan because he's never seen it before. This was my subtle way of getting him to watch it because it's not online anymore, or like you could pay for it, but it's not like available for stream on any of the platforms. So anyway, I think I'm gonna get him to watch it now and I'm so excited. I just want him to try out the first episode and see if he even likes it. Thank goodness we have the PlayStation as well. I'm gonna get it all set up. We're gonna watch the first episode together and then I'll go back to reading after that because I haven't really been reading. Like I've gotten distracted so much today from the internet. I need to get off my phone. We're gonna read after this, but
but I want to show him the first episode first. Sorry, the screen is so blue, so my whole face is blue, but let's see what he thinks. I'll report back. Okay, but when was the last time you guys have seen a DVD screen? Like, do you remember when there used to be games and stuff on this? Also, I'm just so excited. I love this show. If you guys haven't seen Westworld, you should definitely try to check it out. It is so good. I forget which season it is, but one of the seasons I distinctly remember like messaging one of my friends and being like, holy shit, this is mind-blowing, because something insane happens. Yeah, I'm excited to watch it. Can I get whether or not you like the show?
I hate it. Never want to watch it. No, it's pretty good.
You liked it?
It wasn't what I was expecting.
So you'd watch more?
Probably. Once I finish Sopranos.
Okay, that's fair, that's fair. All right, well, thank you. I said multiple times I was going to do my workout, and then it got so late that I instead showered because I'm gonna be going off to run with my friends in the morning, and I don't love to work out at night and then work out immediately in the morning. So it's just like, I feel like I'm straining my body a bit. So I decided today would just be a rest day, but I did pretty much work out almost every other day of this week besides Monday. So I feel okay with taking today as a rest day. I did eat quite a bit, so I'm kind of like, ooh, like my body feels a little restless, and that's usually my indicator that I should work out. But again, I'm gonna just do it in the morning, so it should be fine. It's funny because now that the Oura ring that I have has calibrated a bit, like it takes a couple of weeks to calibrate, it gave me a notification at 7:45 p.m. that I should start heading off to bed, because I guess it gives you like a 2-hour window of like the optimal time to go to bed, and then an hour before the beginning of that window it will notify you that you should start winding down. So basically at 7:45 it was like, hey, it's time to wind down, which I'm like, that's so early. I'm not winding down at that time. It's only like 8:45. I need to be at my friend's house in Santa Monica by 8, and I think it takes me, I always forget, I'm pretty sure it takes me about 30 minutes to get there without traffic. 35, so let's just say 40. So that means I need to be leaving the house by 7:20, which means I should be up by 7. Oh, perfect. My alarm is for 6:45. I'm gonna spend the rest of the evening reading, and if I get tired then I will head off to bed, but otherwise I think I want to spend some time in the living room. It actually started raining, so it's been nice because I was just waiting for it to rain. Kind of sucks for Ryan because he can't go skate, because if there's even any water at all on the ground they can't skate, but his foot is still hurt, so he was actually only gonna go so that he could like hang out with his friends, but now they can't go, so maybe they'll go do something else, who knows, but he will not be skating. But I can still run in the morning, so that's that. I have been running further, and I feel like I've been feeling better as I'm running further. Like a couple of weeks ago I did 8 miles, and then earlier this week on Tuesday I did 6, and when I did 6 I was like, I could have kept running. I really feel like the difference for me has been listening to audiobooks. I've mentioned this a few times, but I'm just like not a big music listener. So I feel like when I am running longer distances, I like kind of need something to pick me up, and a story will totally distract my brain. Whereas music, I'm just kind of like, you get 3 minutes and I only like so many songs so much that it can distract me enough from a run. So it's interesting because I grew up running with no music at all, and like I just never, even when I started running with my friends, I never brought my headphones and they always thought I was crazy. But now that I can listen to audiobooks while I run, it's been so different. So I've been really enjoying it. I'm still listening to Catching Fire, and I think I have, let's see how much longer I have. I am at the 70% mark exactly. I'm on chapter 20 and there are 27 chapters, and I have 3 hours and 27 minutes left, but I listen on 2.25 times speed for this one, so roughly about an hour and a half. So honestly, I'll probably finish the book tomorrow and then start Mockingjay. I think that's probably what I'm gonna end up doing, because tomorrow after my run, what I want to do is go through all of my clothes finally. That's in a separate video. You guys have already seen me go through all of my stuff in my house and do like my full spring cleaning, but I already know in my present time that's my plan for the day. So anyway, those are the thoughts for the night. I'm so glad that we got to watch Westworld too. Like truly, I've been wanting Ryan to watch that for years because I knew it was going to be up his alley. I'm so glad he enjoyed it, and hopefully he'll watch the other episodes with me. If I have to, I can just re-rent them from the library. But PSA to check your library for any movies or TV shows or anything like that that you want to watch, because when I went to the library there was like a whole row of like the newest TV shows that you could imagine all in this like whole section. Not every library library has that much, but there are multiple branches. You can also request things to come to you. Anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping and I'm gonna get to Fearless. I did not read nearly as much as I thought I would read today, but I do feel very accomplished for getting the garage stuff taken care of. I feel like I had one of those days that felt like 2 days in one. So it's really weird because it feels like it's Sunday, but it's actually Saturday. To be fair though, like Friday was just a mess. Every time I think about, like, you know when you're going through something emotional and then like it kind of hits you in waves? That's sort of how I'm feeling about Friday. It's just stuff that I think I have to like slowly get over, and it's just sad. I feel like I'm skirting around the topic here because I mentioned it, I know yesterday too on camera, but originally I didn't want to talk about it, but we had a layoff at work and it affected a lot of my really close friends. I do still have a job, but I won't be working with some of my friends anymore, and it's just heartbreaking, especially because my company used to be so big and we're just getting smaller and smaller, and we've had so many layoffs at this point. I feel like the market is just not where it was before. And if you were in the US or following any of the news coming out of the US, you would know what I'm talking about. Anyway, it's just really hard, and I feel like I've been trying to stay off social media because a lot of this stuff has been like freaking me out, but it still creeps into your daily life, obviously, and it just makes me nervous about like it makes you wonder like what even are other options. I can continue to wait it out, but I feel like then that would be kind of a silly decision when I feel like the writing's on the wall, not because of anything that I'm doing wrong, but like if we're having this many layoffs, like at some point it'll be your time, right? So it's like I want to be smart about everything, but I also don't know what industry is not having this situation. So it's just so hard because at minimum, at least I'm like doing well at work and have some tenure. I've been there for almost 5 years. It's not like I'm new to the job. Like I know exactly what I'm doing and I'm considered senior, and I do hold a senior level title, but it's just scary. I don't really know what the right answer is. I am giving myself some space to just feel the emotions, but I am also trying really hard to talk to people and get people's insights and figure out what's best for me. Anyway, hopefully if you guys are going through anything like it, I'm so sorry, and I hope that you are not affected by anything. And if you are, I feel you. I have seen my friends get laid off. I've been laid off before. It's not a fun time. So hopefully slowly things will get better. I know that it's gonna take some time. I have to try to stay positive because otherwise I will spiral. And with that being said, I'm actually gonna stop yapping and get into Fearless and just go into a different world for a little bit because that's my favorite thing to do. That's like why I love reading, is because I don't have to be here. I can be in here. I'm gonna go with Kai and Peyton and figure out what trials she's going through. That's what I'm gonna do. He's here with me as always. Gotta show you guys. I feel like I have to show you guys if he's ever sitting next to me, and that's that. So I'm gonna be here for the rest of the night, and I think I will probably just see you guys in the morning. Good morning, good morning. I'm just getting everything together for my run this morning. Last night it rained so much. It was so beautiful. I loved it. My hope is that it rains later today here, but that during my run it doesn't rain a bunch, because it always kind of sucks when it rains on the run, but once you're done with the run it's like that's fine. I'm bringing my running shoes, my jacket. I'm also gonna just bring my purse inside of this bag. That's just easier than changing everything out. Oh my gosh, and I need my headphones. I need my headphones and my water, and then I will be ready to go. I'm running a tad bit late, but it's fine. It's just like meeting up with friends. We'll see how much I run today. I'm supposed to do, I think they're aiming for 5 to 6 miles, but lately I've been feeling really good, so maybe I'll actually keep up with them. They're doing their half marathon supposedly before I am. They haven't signed up to my knowledge for their half, but the weekend that they're doing it I can't attend, so I shouldn't really be training as hard as they are, but here I am because I have been, and so then I can keep up with the mileage that they're doing, so it is what it is. When I get back home, I want to do some cleaning like I was yesterday in the garage, but inside of the house. So I'll do that. And then I also have, I got one pair of leggings. I think they're a little big on me, so I ordered a second pair. Supposedly they're coming between 10 a.m. and 3 p.m., which is crazy that they can come that soon. I'll also try those on, and then if I have the time, maybe we'll also do like whichever one doesn't fit, we'll return, so that I could just like get it out of the way, because I just don't like having those kinds of things lingering on me. And eventually I need to try on all the Old Navy stuff that I was like unsure of. I was unsure of it, and I want to return it if I don't end up liking it. So those are the updates for this morning. I'm gonna head off and go on my run. It's probably gonna take me like 35 minutes or so to get to my friend's house, and then we go running from there. So I'm gonna listen to my audiobook on the way, and let's head over. Okay, it's about 12:30 now. I got the second set of leggings, by the way, and I ended up liking the extra small. Are these extras? Yeah, extra small is the size that I'm gonna go with. These are from the brand CRZ Yoga, if you guys are interested. Extra small worked for me, and I'm 5'3". I feel like they're like a good length. If you guys are interested in new leggings, I'm gonna return the smalls. I just have them here. Right now, I just got done with my run. I ended up doing 5 miles. For some reason, I thought that we were all doing like 5 or 6. I'm just kind of like following their lead because they're the ones who have to like actually run 13 miles soon, but they wanted to only do 5 today. Some of them only did 3, only because they were like super tired. But I feel like I've been slowing down a lot. Like I used to be able to do a much faster average pace, and now my pace is slowing. So I don't know why exactly that is. I don't know if I need to do like shorter workouts or maybe like some sprinting type workouts. So I might try going to like a track or something along those lines and like look up some track workouts so that I can like get my speed back up, because it just kind of like makes me feel bleh when I can do the mileage. That's not an issue. In fact, like once I go beyond like 2 or 3 miles, I can kind of just keep going. But like for some reason, the pace at which I'm going is just like so slow. Anyway, those are those updates. I'm gonna make myself some lunch. Brian is watching episode 2 of Westworld, and I'm so excited that he's enjoying it, because I was like, I knew this show was gonna be up his alley, but I just like had to get him to watch it, and he's enjoying it. So he texted me when I was out with my friends, and he's like, do you mind if I watch without you? And I was like, by all means, I've already seen it, so go ahead. He's watching that. I'm gonna go join him, but I want to try the creamy carbonara ramen that I got yesterday. So I'm gonna go make that, and we'll see how it is. I'll give you guys a review on that, but let's go make that and we'll watch some Westworld. I've been lazy today, but I think I'm gonna finally read some of my book. Tonight is also Last of Us night, so I think we're gonna watch that too. So we have a lot of things to watch, which is fun because we don't usually watch a lot of the same shows or movies or anything like that. So it's really fun to like find something that we both really enjoy. Yeah, that's been great. I have been wanting to get into Fearless some more though. I thought that I was gonna be able to finish this book by this weekend, and unfortunately, I don't even think I'm 50% of the way through, but I'm also okay with it. Like I don't want to go too fast and like miss out on any parts that I'm really excited about, especially because this is the last one in this series. So I know I'm gonna miss the characters once they're gone. So I'm kind of savoring it. But this morning I did finish Catching Fire and started Mockingjay, which was really fun. I feel like I'm in the mood to watch the movies. I don't know. Like I just haven't, especially the Catching Fire movie. Like Hunger Games, I don't feel the need to watch that one as much. I don't know why. Like I feel like I have a really good sense of Hunger Games, but Catching Fire just not as much. So I may go and like try to find it online somewhere, or like see what streaming platforms have it so that I can watch it. If it's not readily available, I'll just read. But if it is, maybe we'll watch. It's kind of like one of those like a movie day. I also found out that, I'm just updating you guys on everything that's going on right now, but I also found out that my sister and my niece are actually going to be in town next weekend. So I may visit them just because they are here. They're actually going to be in San Diego though. So it might be a lot, but I'm going to see if maybe I can make it work and go there for the weekend and like join them on the things that they're doing. It's just kind of fun to see that they're here and like be able to hang out with them. So I am excited about that. I haven't done any of like the closet clean outs or anything like that I said I was gonna do. I've literally just been being lazy today, which I don't know, maybe I needed, especially after the events on Friday. So that's that. I'm gonna figure out what I want to do next, either read, or I think I might read for a little bit and then switch over to watching Catching Fire. I'll keep you guys updated as I continue, but I'm just having a lazy day, if I'm being really honest. Wait, did I also tell you guys about the ramen? I don't remember if I did, but I thought it was really good. It definitely is still spicy. I thought that it had like 0 spice. That's not true. It's still spicy, but it is really good, and it's less spicy than the like original flavor, so I really liked it because it didn't feel like my mouth was on fire. Anyway, I'm gonna stop yapping and I will see you guys in a little bit. Hello you guys, it's actually the next day, and last night I just ended up watching a bunch of TV. I watched all of the Hunger Games and then also most of Catching Fire. I have about an hour left. I told myself that I was gonna read while I was watching Hunger Games because I felt like I knew that story so well, but I just ended up watching it because it was so good. So did that, and then when I had about an hour left of Catching Fire, Ryan had just finished making his dinner, and so he was like, ooh, do you want to watch Westworld again? So I ended up actually falling asleep on the couch watching Westworld with him because I just want him to get to a certain episode. So anyway, I did not end up reading nearly as much as I thought I was going to over the weekend, but I also had a really good and productive weekend. I did do a lot of like audiobook listening, but not as much of Fearless, but that's okay because we did so many other things. I still had a really good and like mildly productive weekend. Didn't do any of the closet clean out. I told myself I was going to, but I can do that this week. Anyway, those are all of the updates. It's Monday morning now, so I am just waking up and gonna start getting ready for work soon, but that is all I have for you guys. So thank you so much for being here and spending the weekend with me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.